back to Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas. I'm Doug.
And I'm Yvonne.
And today we're going to be we're cooking up a craft today. We're cooking up Dia de los Muertos, right?
Yeah.
Craft. And it's going to be these, we're going to use these masks, and we're going to be decorating them in the style of Dia de los Muertos. And basically...
What is it called?
Dia de los Muertos,
yeah.
Right?
Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, okay. And so we're going to be using some Sharpie markers. I was thinking about using acrylic. These are acrylic paint pens, but I think it would take longer to dry. So I think we're just going to go with Sharpie markers. And I do have some punches here for the flowers. But let's talk a little history, though, about what Dia de los Muertos is. Can you tell everybody a little bit about it?
Well, I don't know everything about it, but from what I recall growing up, Dia de los Muertos, usually it was from October 28th through November 2nd. And basically during that time, it's just a time where you have to just kind of give some time to remember your family members or people that are close to you, and just remember the good things about them.
And you're celebrating their life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you will make their favorite food. You will go to the cemetery and clean their grave sites and just add flowers, pictures, and even like cook their favorite food, and you will bring it to the graveside. Some people actually they throw parties.
Okay.
And
which to many people that might sound a little morbid, but in Mexico it's natural. It's to celebrate their life, right?
Yeah. And a lot of people, I kind of like that because to me, you remember the good things about people, and just thinking of my dad, growing up with him. When I was a kid, like he used to enjoy music, dancing, and he used to pick me up and he would dance with me. And then later on, I didn't get a chance to really spend time with him, and I didn't really get to know him. But then through my grandparents, through people that knew of him, my uncles and aunts, they would tell me that he enjoyed music, he enjoyed food, and he enjoyed drinking, and so do I. He used to drink beer, but today...
Not like my dad.
Yeah, so today I'm just enjoying, a margarita. I like my tequila.
And to celebrate him, right? And my mom, I'm thinking about my mom and dad, but my mom used to she liked coffee cake a lot, and then also her coffee. In fact, when I was a little boy, I used to always have to make her coffee before she got up in the morning.
Otherwise, you did?
Yeah, otherwise she would not be happy if she did not have her coffee in the morning.
Well, I think a lot of us can relate.
Mm-hmm.
I can't start my day without having my coffee. And you know that.
Now, as far as Dia de los Muertos, some traditions are burning incense, right?
Right.
So we don't have incense, but I did get this fall candle from
This is really good.
Bath and Body Works, right? Bath
Yeah.
and Body Works, yes. And it's called Leaves, and it smells really, really,
It smells really good.
I love it.
I can smell the cinnamon in there.
Has some cinnamon. It's very autumnal. My favorite.
What?
Autumnal. My favorite word. And they also, don't they bring like marigolds to the grave sites too, flowers?
Yeah, marigolds is one of the flowers that you would see, but like, if your mom enjoyed a specific flower, like what was her favorite flower?
My mom's favorite flower was gardenias. She loved
So,
gardenias.
you would bring one of her favorite flowers. That's what people also do, like, I love roses. So, you bring whatever flower was one of their favorites.
Awesome. So we're going to, as far as, we got these coffee cakes here. We're going to try those out too. It looks really yummy. But we're going to be making our crafts, and I got these punches here. This is a gardenia punch, the large one and the small one. And I'm showing you how to make gardenia flowers. And then this one is actually for hydrangea, but I'm going to use the bottom. I'm going to use it for the leaves of the flower, of the gardenia flower. So
Where did you get those again?
I get everything on Amazon. So yes,
He gets
exactly.
everything
These
from
masks,
Amazon.
actually, these plastic masks were super cheap. It was like $11.99 for 12.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
So it was really, yeah. And
So
we're gonna
if I
use
mess
that.
it up, I can get another one.
Exactly, we have 10 more. And so we're gonna be doing that. I have some cardstock too to make the flowers with, the punches. I have hot glue, getting ready for hot glue. We might need some tacky glue too, I'm not sure.
Is that what it's actually called?
It's called,
Tacky?
yeah, it's tacky glue, original tacky glue.
Tacky glue.
And also Sharpie markers. Like I said, I think we're going to use Sharpie markers instead of the acrylic markers because I don't think it would dry. Like, I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I think we're going to use just the regular Sharpie markers to decorate our Dia de los Muertos masks. All right?
How about that? And what is this? This is
And that's something
Citalina?
that's Frida Kahlo. We got her in Playa del Carmen this past spring.
Right.
And so, but this is very similar to how they decorate the faces, right? The mask and stuff. It's like, it looks like a skeleton basically. And then they usually have some flowers on it. It's very ornate and decorative. So when we come back, we're gonna start decorating our masks, so stay tuned. I'm done, boo. Yeah. All right, you ready now? He likes playing around with the masks.
I'm done.
Okay. Oh lordy. Anyway, so we're gonna start.
I think this is my favorite look. Here, get a selfie.
It's. All right, so I'm gonna start with actually making the flowers because I'm gonna have to glue the pieces together so this way it'll set, and then I'll work on the mask, and then I'll be able to put the flower on top of my mask. So I have some white cardstock here. I'm gonna use this is the gardenia punch, and these are really easy. I'm sure you.
So you're making the flowers first?
Yeah, look how easy that is. So I'm actually going to do 3 large for the gardenia.
Okay. Hold on.
Wow.
What happened to the days that you used to like get with the scissors and do all this and that? This is cheating.
This is easy.
Yeah. And so now,
this makes it.
So now I get to be called an artist?
Yes, because it's tools. It's certain tools that's what makes artwork better. So anyway, now at school the other day, I was showing the kids a little bit about Bob Ross, who was a painter for PBS television. He used to teach people how to paint. He had a show. And so anyway, I was telling the kids how important it is to have the right tools and also have the technique. And if you have the right tools, technique, you know about color, you have the right paints, then yeah, you can produce something.
I thought he was what RuPaul said. Uniqueness, nerve, intelligence.
So to make the gardenia, you have 3 large punches of the gardenia and then these 2 small little tiny ones. And so take a picture of that real quick so I can add it to the video to show everybody. And I'll add it in the video. See, we got me two phones here. We're such a professional.
Not me. I'm just here for the drinks.
So what you want to do with
and the cake.
what you want to do with the large gardenia, you're going to get scissors and you're just going to curl each leaf, but every other one you're going to curl it the opposite direction.
But if I'm not going to do flowers, can I start drawing?
Yeah, you can start. Yeah, you can start doing your design on your mask. I'm going to show everybody the flower. All right, so we're just curling it. I hope you're getting. You shouldn't have moved though. I wanted them to see up close. All right, so we have some going one way and the other petals going the other way. And you want to do that to all of them. And you're just doing it a little bit. And then this one's going to go the opposite direction. Second one, we're just going to start bending the leaves up just a little bit. All right, this is for the second one because it's going to lay on top of that one. And then this one, we're really going to bend it more. And I'm just putting my thumb there. All right, just like that. And that'll be on top of that one.
So what's the point of getting a machine or a tool if you still have to do all this?
Well, no, you mean the punches?
Yeah.
Because it makes the flower part. I mean, it makes it where, you don't have to cut it out individually. I mean, it punches it out for you. All right. So then this one, the small ones, you're just gonna curl each little petal up. You're kind of just folding it upwards. So I'm gonna add some tacky glue to the bottom. I'm almost done with it too. And then just lay that on top.
So this is Madonna when she was good. Now she wants to be Nicki Minaj.
I'm gonna actually use this to help me a little bit. All right, see how that looks like a gardenia? And then for the leaves, I'm gonna use, I got a light green and a dark green. I'm actually gonna use this one. This is the hydrangea punch. I think I'll put the dark on the bottom. And then put more glue here. Gonna lay this on top, just like that. Doesn't that look
That's
beautiful?
a gardenia.
That's a gardenia. I'm just gonna press that down.
Wouldn't it be easier if you would have purchased like some gardenias?
Well, yeah, but then you wouldn't have the fun of making it. So see how pretty that looks?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put that off to the side so it dries, and now we can work on our masks. All right, and Yvonne's gonna dance while I'm doing this. See what I have to go through? I thought you were gonna work on your mask.
Hey, the night is long.
Okay, so we got our gardenia done, so now we're gonna start working on our masks.
Finally.
You know what design you're gonna do?
I have no clue.
Okay. Well, I think I have an idea, so I'm gonna
I took a
start
picture
on
of something that I found in the web, on the web.
Uh-huh.
I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I think it's gonna take me all night.
But we'll edit certain things.
Okay, alright.
All right, so I'm gonna start. And I'm actually gonna use colors that my mom liked. She loved fuchsia. Fuchsia was one of that was one of her favorite colors.
What was the?
I'm using green right now, but I will be using fuchsia.
What colors did she use at her house?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, did she use like mostly color or throughout the house?
Oh yeah, she definitely used a lot of color. She wasn't like you know how some homes are decorated with neutrals.
Yeah.
She was more colorful.
Like we still have the original colors of the house. Like,
Yeah.
did she paint inside the house?
She did. We used to do our own painting and put up our wallpaper back then, and I did a lot of wallpaper for them back in the late '80s, early '90s.
Wallpaper?
Yeah, wallpaper was in back then.
That was in back, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think it's making a comeback, to be quite honest.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what happens. Things come and go.
I don't like wallpaper.
Well, I mean, it depends on the wallpaper. There's some real nice ones, and it can go really well with paint, and it's just how it's designed. Like they had these 4 panels, I'll never forget, in their home in Carrollton, Texas. They had these 4 panels in the dining room. And so originally it was just painted. So it was my idea to get wallpaper back then. This was, I think, late 80s.
Did they build that home in Carrollton?
Yes,
Or they moved
yes.
from New York, right?
Yes, we moved from New York.
And you were 8 years old?
No, I was 10.
10?
Yeah.
So would you consider yourself a Texan?
Well, it's been many years, so
You still don't say y'all.
I do say y'all.
And
sometimes.
over there yonder.
No, I don't say over there yonder. Sometimes I'll say y'all, and
I've never heard of you. Like, we've been together for 12
I've
years.
said it. I've said
I don't
it
think
before.
I've
I've said it before in videos. I said it before in
really?
yeah, but I say guys sometimes, like hey guys, you guys.
So like, but do you consider yourself a Texan or a New Yorker?
I don't consider myself a New Yorker. I love New York.
New York is
It's a cool state.
Cool city, yeah.
It's beautiful. Upstate New York is gorgeous.
I love.
Since I've lived in Texas, like I don't want to say how many years, but
Why
many,
not?
many years, because I don't want people to know how old I am.
Hey, age is just a number.
But
I'm 40. I just turned 40, and I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm not afraid.
yeah. So I've been living in Texas as long as. I mean, your age. I don't even know what the hell I'm trying to say. All right, I'm 50. There, I'm 50.
and you can kick,
I can
stretch.
kick, stretch, and kick because I'm 50.
See?
Yeah, you made me tell everybody. Now everybody knows.
You know what? I think life is awesome, and you just have to enjoy it. Like as I've gotten older, especially now that I'm 40, I just think back, and when you're like you have so many concerns about your looks or your status, but you know, I mean, we're gonna be gone.
That's depressing.
Well, it is depressing, but you know, why hold back on really enjoying life? That's the way I see it now, where you know, this is the only chance I get now because there's only one life, so
That's true.
just make it the best
You gotta have
that I
fun.
can. So that's why I don't let stress get to me now. I don't let whatever I want to do. If I can, I'll do it. This year has been horrible, but I think we've done pretty good.
Yeah, I think
We've been lucky,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike so many people that they've gotten unemployed. They've lost some family members due to COVID, and that's just horrible. So we're
It
still
is
kicking.
horrible. I try not to think about it, otherwise I get depressed. So I just want to be happy.
But it's an emotion, you know.
And I'm very emotional. I'm very emotional.
He is. Yeah.
I'm the emotional nut in the family.
I think, I mean, emotions are a state of mind, and you can control it if you really focus on it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't let. If I can't control it, I won't let it get to me. Yeah. So I'm in business and numbers and logic, the arts and crafts. That's you, baby. That's what you do.
That's what I do, and I love it. I love decorating. I love art.
Which I think you do a really good job. I mean,
I'm looking forward to Christmas this year.
Can you believe he's already planning Christmas?
Yes. Well, it's important. You have to plan it. That's the thing I'm going to be talking about in my next video. Actually, is I'm calling it Christmas Essentials, because it's sort of like in the planning process, what you should do before you actually do it. Because I think that's important. I think that's a step a lot of people forget. They just go at it, but they don't actually start planning it. And I think it's.
But do
important.
you think that? Okay, so here's a question. Do you think people really make the time to to say, oh, I gotta plan my Christmas decorations?
I think a huge percentage, I think that's in their mind, but maybe they don't know how to do it, or they don't really, they just wait for the Christmas season to come, and then they go shopping, and they look at something and go, oh, that's cute, and then they buy it, and then when they try to put it together, you know, it may not be the look that they were looking for, but one thing I'm going to emphasize in my Christmas videos that it's going to air November 7th through December 19th is that Christmas, make it your own. I think that's super important. I think people are always trying to emulate or try to copy like a certain look or a certain style, but I think it's what makes you happy. So I mean, as far as the Christmas tree goes, I think that's very personal. When people add their own ornaments on there, I think that's really awesome. When they either make it or it's family stuff, especially from kids, I think that's really important. It doesn't have to look like a designer Christmas tree, you know, but some people don't know how to put a Christmas tree together either, you know. So that's sort of like I'm going to have in my video what are the steps in putting your tree together. I'm also going to be doing making your own garland. You know, you see all these really beautiful garlands, but you could actually make it yourself cheaply.
Well, I guess I can understand because until I met you, like I think now I look forward to Christmas every year because you make it really nice, and I guess it's just that experience that I'm always looking forward to. So I can understand that because, you know, if parents they start to do that for their kids, you know, I can see why, you know, it would be good to plan and to get it done nicely.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. If you plan it, and it just makes life easier when you have a plan. When you have a plan and you know what you're doing.
Parents work, you know, like moms.
I know. Well, that's why it's important to start early. That's what I'm saying. It's like this is the time. You know, October is actually the time to start thinking about it. At least think about it. Then November.
And I guess you could budget for it.
Yes,
too.
and that's what I was going to say. Budgeting is super important. You know, a lot of Christmas videos.
How am I doing?
Let me see. You just have one black eye. Look what I have so far.
Well, you should, because you're the artist. I'm the alcoholic in the family.
But you just have one black eye though. So this is actually a fun craft to do with family, maybe your significant other, and then for people that you've lost. You know, it's a way to remember them in a happy way, you know. Sometimes it gets a little maybe depressing when we think about really close loved ones that we've lost. And I know I used to get really depressed over the loss of my mom and dad.
Yeah, I know you. It gets harder.
And so this is a nice way to remember them, I think. This is fuchsia.
We used to dress up every year. We used to have parties, Halloween parties, and we used to go to restaurants that they had costume contests. But you know, now that you can't really be out there, this is cool.
Yeah, that's true.
And inexpensive.
Yeah. I mean, get some Sharpie markers and get masks off of Amazon for $12, and there you go. That's all you need, really. And and if you wanted to do the paper flowers, of course. Now the punches, they're I wouldn't say they're expensive, but they're not cheap. I think it was like $11 for one or something like that.
But it's stuff that you can use again, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
especially if you have kids and they're gonna be doing your crafting, they can use it.
Or adults craft too. Not just kids. We'll try some of this cake here. Yummy!
I already started.
Is it good?
It's so good.
Oh yeah.
That is a good cake. So it's the coffee cake. But this one has pecans.
That's good.
Your mama used to like this cake?
Yeah, she loved, I remember growing up, she always would buy coffee cake. And
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Around.
You never heard of coffee cake? Just drop it up.
She was a baker too, right?
Yeah, my mom could cook, she can bake, she sewed, and she made her own drapes for the house. Very much a homemaker.
Wow, maybe that's where you get the artsy side from.
And you know, she never thought of herself as an artist either. And because she thought she couldn't draw, you know, and I think she just had that in her mind that that's what makes an artist is drawing, but there's so much more to art.
Well, there's carpentry, there's
Yeah, exactly.
The designing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I'm liking mine. I think this is it. What do you think?
Wow, that's really good.
I'm gonna have a close up on it. Now I'm gonna get my gardenia.
Not feel bad.
Why? It's just.
It's what I got.
Well, that's okay.
Hey, but I'm having fun.
Yeah, so
I'm enjoying my drink.
It's about
I'm enjoying my cocktail.
It's about having fun. I'm gonna put.
That's right.
Can you get me the hot glue?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, me.
You burned yourself now. Oh, that's hot.
I know. I always burn myself when I use the hot glue. I think you know.
Don't miss out my cocktails. My bar. Can you reach?
Yeah, I'll just do this. All right, so I'm gonna add some hot glue to the corner.
'Cause I need my tequila.
And add my flour.
Like Nina flowers?
My mom's gardenia. She loved gardenias. Aww.
Oh, that is cool.
And I feel like I should do like a crown of gardenias.
Yeah, like let me see.
Going around.
Yeah, you should definitely do like more coming around.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
So we'll be back. Okay, so I'm working on my last flower here. I really love how these look.
You gonna do 3?
Yeah.
That actually is pretty cool, right? Yeah. Very nice.
I think it looks very pretty. Bonita.
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 Mine is gonna be oglito.
I'm gonna just let that set for a little bit. And I'm gonna enjoy my beverage.
Your coffee.
My coffee and my
you should
coffee.
You should put some Kahlua in there at least.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Kahlua.
You like it, the Kahlua?
I do like it, the Kahlua.
Now you got something else that you can show your kids.
What?
You know, like you can do a Dia de los Muertos crafting.
Actually, they have.
Do they do that?
Well, this year, of course, because of COVID, we're not having really any of our normal assemblies and things like that. But we did have a multicultural celebration. But this would be a cool craft for the kids to make, right?
That was, I mean, you made it look simple.
We do have 650 students, so that would be $650 for just the masks. I don't know if they could really do that, but that's looking good though. No, I mean that's good.
You're being too kind.
No, honestly, you keep working on it and adding that detail.
That's all right.
No, really, it's not bad.
Hey, but it's the experience. That counts,
It is.
Right?
This is a nice little remembrance of my mom.
Yeah.
She loved.
What about your dad? So he liked music and.
My dad was an awesome dad. He was very funny. He was really the comedian. My mom was more serious. And my dad always was telling jokes, and he just loved life. And he said, "Life is too short to be miserable."
I agree with that.
And he just
he
worked really hard. He was a very hard worker. He used to work a lot of overtime. So my mom didn't have to work, you know. So she was a stay-at-home mom.
That's nice.
Yeah, and so he worked really hard, and then my mom worked really hard in the house. So,
I think I would have gotten along with your parents.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, my mom would have loved you because she loved to dance. She used to love doing Latin dancing.
The cha-cha.
And the merengue. And,
salsa, merengue. I miss going out dancing.
I know.
I know we got kind of tired a little, you know, towards the end, but Now it's like, I want to go dancing.
And because we've been cooped up and we're doing crafts.
And this is what we're doing.
Well, this is fun too.
I'm happy that at least they opened the gyms, you know, because that's something that I love, going to the gym.
But I'm still not 100% comfortable because, you know, people are walking around without masks, and I know they require masks at the gym now, but a lot of people are still not doing it. And then if you're on the treadmill or anything doing cardio,
it's hard.
Well, they don't require it there. So, but then you're huffing and puffing, and people are passing by. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I know it's not easy. I think it's definitely putting people to really rethink how you do things now.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this to be over.
Me too. Well, I think I'm done with my mask.
But in the meantime, there's cocktails and crafting.
Cocktails? Hey, I love that title. Cocktails and Crafting with Yvonne Douglas.
Oh.
That might be another show. Cocktails and Crafting with Yvonne Douglas.
Well, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, so this is our Cocktails and Crafting section.
There you go. But I mean, I think this is appropriate because of Dia de los Muertos and
this was my time, Madonna, 80s music.
Madonna. But see, this is Madonna. Like, this is her.
Yeah.
Like, now,
I know.
she's trying to be Nicki Minaj. She's trying to be, you know, she needs to stick to her stack. I mean, like, think of I mean, Cher, for instance. You know, she's doing her thing. Think of Dolly Parton.
I love Dolly.
Miss Dolly. She's doing her thing. She doesn't have to, you know, try to be one of those young girls.
Right.
You know, I mean, I love Ariana Grande, but I don't know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be here all night. So,
Well,
just so you know.
But you got your beverage with you.
I do, and I'm enjoying my delicious beverage.
You got your beverage and your boob. What more could you ask for?
No more.
That's looking good though. I like how you're doing the blue and the black.
Yeah, but I'm not even halfway done.
No, that's okay. I'll pause the video, and when we come back, it'll be done.
Right.
You dancing with your little boy?
Come on.
Let's see your mask. Very good, Boo.
Good job.
Good job.
Ow! Oh, bad boy.
Well, they're done.
Finally.
You want to show them yours?
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that difficult, but I didn't give up, and so this is what I have.
Well, don't forget you added a lot of details to it, so that took longer.
So I chose like the greens, the reds, the blues, and the black, and this is what I got. So I'm very happy with it.
Were any of those colors your favorites of your father or your grandfather or grandmother?
So my grandfather used to like the blues quite a bit, and my grandmother, like, actually I was thinking a lot of my grandmother because she used those blues. What would that be, like a Tiffany blue?
Yeah, it's sort of like a Tiffany blue.
She loved that, like her kitchen counter, I remember, used to be like that, and then the greens because of her garden. You know,
cool.
I used to help them. Like part of my job was to go help and the garden. So
nice.
Yeah.
And then of course this is mine.
That's very pretty.
Thank you.
You did an awesome job.
Of course, this was in remembrance of my mom with the gardenias, and she loved fuchsia, that color fuchsia, and so I think it turned out really nice. All right, so cheers to my mom and dad. Miss you, love you, and
Cheers.
cheers
And
to your...
my dad and my grandfather and my grandmother. Yeah. And celebrate your loved ones.
Yeah, celebrate your loved ones.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us on Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas today. Until next time, bye-bye.
Happy cooking.